What's up, everybody? That actually worked. That was a one-button stream start.
Well, except for that part. But yeah, that actually worked. That saves me from hitting like 6 buttons all to start and stop and get the stream going. All right. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Coach Seagal? How's it going? Oh, welcome back. We got a couple more things to unbox. We got Johnny's done. We got a couple things to chitty chat about, all that good stuff. We got the early crew in here. Let's see. We had Franco Walker. What's up? Gassy Masher was in here earlier. I know. Phil in the kitchen, maybe. And of course, Joe Russ. Lock Watcher. What's going on? Fama, how are you? There's Boozy hanging around. Kevin Hardesty. Chris Webb. Debbie, how's it going? Jonathan Hughes, did I say you yet? I don't know. Zap Sparky Gramshaw, Top Smoke, Jacques Attack, our queen, Liz Edwards, Paul Norman, everybody's showing up. What's going on? If you're joining late, check the live indicator around there. Make sure it's red if you want to keep up. What's going on, Big Clive? Welcome. Rifleman, Maurice. Answer your glass phone, says Chippy. Oh, we're getting there. Don't worry. We could use a little bit of the phone call, as it were. Let's see, I got that turned on. That stuff's turned on. We're pretty much ready to go, but I feel like I probably forgot something. I'll show you Johnny here in a little while. And we'll open a whole bunch of stuff we got here. I think a lot of that's from Famon. I think that's from, or one of those is from somebody else. Okay, yeah, actually, why don't we do that? Oh, wait a minute, I gotta hit that before Jack Attack calls me out on it. There we go. That's going up there. Why is that there? Do that. All right. Well, VertoThermoWhoofle here in about 7 minutes. And for the moment, why don't we answer that phone? Yellow? Yep. Yeah, and there's more stuff at the post office I couldn't get to because of stupid Essex Day. Yeah, it's annoying. It closes everything. Everything's annoying, and it's dumb. Yeah, I should be able to get them Monday. Yep. All right. Thanks. Bye. Cheers, everybody. Oh, man. What a week. Had 2 overnight calls. Oh, and just for the members, I do have a video that I'm going to be editing together in the next few days to get out next week. Me working on a Cummins diesel. And I'm also collecting, I think I said this last week, but I think I have another part or two. I'm also collecting parts from work that are junk. Some are potted, some are just kind of sealed. I figure we'll just tear them apart one Saturday night, later in the stream and see if there's anything interesting in them. What in the world is that one, C2S? Jeez, those look like fakies. I know there's 2 more packages, Fama. I don't know if these are also from you or someone else, but yeah, there's like 12 things here. We opened cookies on Wednesday. That's cookies, STROOP waffles, and some extra Lego sets that are right there. What's up, Bungie Skunk Tank Delta Mike? Hold on, let me hit this. Like, this is, I fucking needed this shit. And when I did find out that during last week's Friday night undocking, apparently my boss was in chat and I totally missed him. Else we could have, talked some shit about him or whatever. Web Devi, thank you very much again for, because, not this stream, but, for gifting 20 memberships to the Gaggle of Goofballs. It's just, I got more videos and stuff, lots of forklift stuff, some cat stuff. I gotta find new stuff because I kind of ran out of stuff. It's just stuff. Anyway. Do electricians have wire nuts? Asks Benji. I imagine some may actually have wire nuts. Always a good question, though. Never hurts to ask. Oh man, which ball? Oh, Matt was in here. Boozy. Hey, if you haven't figured it out, me and Boozy work together. Me and Ed used to work together. Yeah, apparently Matt was in here watching. He said something. He's apparently he's going to watch the 4090 video because I think I was talking about this Wednesday. Well, he's building a gaming PC. He's kind of stepping away from the Xbox a little bit, and I guess he wants a little more options. So he's building 7800 X3D system, yada yada, all this stuff, and he says, "Oh, I'm going to get a 4080 Super." Meanwhile, every time I see him, he's like, "So, what's going on with your 4090? How's that doing? How much was that again? Where'd you?" It's like, Matt, just admit you're just going to end up getting a 4090. So, but anyway, we'll see how that goes. We should feed spinach to fish so that we can go magnet fishing, has suggested Benji. Happy little fox. I guess we could pass that on. That seems almost feasible. Jonathan Hughes, how are you doing and how is the sauce thing going for you? I've been hitting that pretty hard lately. I'm probably a third of the way through the bottle. That's good. I'm going to have to get in contact with you about purchasing some more. Does America have commercial vehicle wheel loss due to loose nuts? Generally speaking, not, but most of the loose nuts are behind the steering wheel around America at this point. But you don't get very many wheels flying off of commercial vehicles. When you do, like, it always hits the news like it's some epidemic, but like it's pretty rare. Most commercial vehicles over, like, once you get to the bigger stuff, they get inspected pretty regularly. Yes, she's moving around. I'm going to feed her tomorrow. Ugh. I'm not burning when I pee. There, Fama. I don't know why I would be. Can we get the mailing P.O. box? Sure, I'll just go. Let me type it into chat. What's up, DJ Bones? If you want to add to the pile, and that's like all the way down to the floor because there's a couple big boxes. But if you would like to mail in, Let's see. Scrufdog Live, 444 Maryland Avenue, P.O. Box 7821, Essex, Maryland 21221. And if they want a phone number, 667-290-3538. That is the Scrufdog Live phone number on regular American phone and Google and like Google Voice thing, but you know, regular phones and WhatsApp. Set up a bot command. Maybe I might do that, Web Debbie. It's not a bad idea. Chris, I sent some pictures of Northern Lights. First time I ever saw it. Well, look, if you ever want to see it again, that right there, that's a tank of Northern Lights. That's what the name of the strain is. This is one of the most pleasant indicas. It's a very nice stone. Tastes great. I can love it. But yeah, I see some pictures coming in. And Lockwatcher sent a bunch of stuff in. That was, have I fed the cow? I haven't fed the cow, but I've eaten some of the cow's cookies today. Wait a minute. Hold on. Who said they sent that in? Damn it. Oh, Chris. Okay. Yes, that would be Chris. Okay. So we'll get to the pictures after the VertoThermoWhoofle. But like, what the hell, you know, cheers to Northern Lights anyway, because I hear they're pretty active for the next couple days. Or maybe tonight's one of the end nights. But yeah, cheers to that. Yeah, weird. Well, here's something. Maybe y'all can help me. For some goddamn reason, I could not get Google to find me a freaking picture of that cow. Like, I do not know what I was doing. I literally said, giant Lego cow Gouda. Like, the Netherlands, search, nothing. Like, giant metal Lego cow, nothing. Like, I could not find it anywhere. I don't know if Google was just can't perceive that I actually want to find information outside of the fucking US or what, but I could not find it at all. To show my buddies at work what the hell I was talking about, I actually had to pull up my video where I showed the box. Like, I don't get it. It's so weird. It just kept pulling up like regular cow statues and all this other weird shit. It's fucking crazy. So, I think yeah, Web, if you don't mind, find something. Like, it was just weird. I did like giant Lego cow and then like Gouda, nothing. Like, it just would not, it was mind boggling. But anyway, it is time for a VertoThermoWhoofle. See if we can actually do that on time for once. All right, that was weird. All right, switch that on over. Yeah, we should be good. How's that looking? All right. I did not break the stream deck. Awesome. And whoa. Whee. Number 2. Number 3. And up close. Very adorable LED lights, as I occasionally comment on. I can't imagine what's going to happen when I get up there, and every time I recode them, I kind of wipe them, like recode them with the fire retardant stuff. I kind of wipe a little bit of the soot off, and they're just a little bit brighter every time. That's alright. Lego Gouda. Alright, I'll try that. You are welcome, Queen Liz. Let me try that right now. Let's see what Google pulls up for me. I'm going to do it in the Google browser as well. Like we're going full Google because the only reason I use that is for Google Voice. Because, ooh, surprise, Google Voice doesn't work in Brave, but it works in fucking Google. Like whatever. So lame. Anyway, let's see. Lego Co. Gouda. And there it is. All right. Thank you. That makes that a lot fucking easier. I don't understand. Like it was, I don't know. It was just weird how it just would not pull anything. That's perfect. Lego Co Gouda. All right. Good grief. Thank you, coach. All right. So that mystery. Co is Dutch for cow. It says Menten. All right. I guess that would make that help. That was weird. All right. Just said the same thing. Who, what, where? All right. Co is cow. Okay. Co. Like we can't, like we, English just has to butcher everything. And most of that's the Biscuit Head's fault because they started English. Americans just put the final, nail in the coffin on the language, as it were. Do not understand how we can fuck up the English language so badly. Anyway, all right, let us start with the Lock Watcher and the pictures they have sent. Sent you a few pics for the live stream. Does this have the thing where... I really don't understand why you can't, like, shortcut scroll through pictures on Google Voice. It's kind of derp. But anyway, all right. So we'll just do it the hard way. So we have some strawberry rhubarb pie from the Pie Festival, which is what I've been goddamn looking for. Still can't find it anywhere. I'll get that sorted out eventually. That looks good. When, like, if it's strawberry and rhubarb pie, is it usually heavy on the strawberry, heavy on the rhubarb? Because I heard rhubarb is about, 50-50. Or I'm sorry, I hear, yeah, because I hear rhubarb is a more subtle flavor than strawberry. Just curious about that. Then we have Vala on Squirrel Watch. Bark for bark. And we have a husky on the shelf. People being doxxed in the background. And we have another bad Vala picture to go with the one where they were eating all the spaghetti. I like the bag though. That's cool. My shower curtain is basically that, except all black and white. And we have a rare bad Lucy pick. Well, how's that? How did the dog dish get up there? Is that bad or baby? Did I read that wrong? No, that's bad Lucy. Well, if the dog dish is up there, what do you think? Huh? Okay. And had to manufacture a number of 3D printed cubes. 2 identical pieces make each other. So you print 2 of these. I'm guessing it's a very thin seam, probably a single layer seam between these. And then when you flip the same thing over, these pins lock down here, these pins lock down there, and I guess you just glue them together if you need to. Nice. I like the design. Some final product. Some denatured. Oh, I think I have that exact can of denatured alcohol downstairs. That's great. 12-channel GPS receiver with WAAS. Isn't that the weather thing? And what is this? Oh, there's a spider. Jack the giant wolf spider in the basement. Yeah, I have a spider that's been running around my bedroom. He seems like he or she, probably she, seems to come out whenever I turn the TV on and like kind of sit on the wall. I really wonder if she's watching television. It's kind of interesting. So that's from Lackwatcher. Let's see. That's there, and then we got a bunch of stuff coming in on WhatsApp. We have. Hold on. Everything's being weird. No, well, this is from Chippy. If dog dish is on table, dog is also on table, says Chippy. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that. Let's see. More stuff. This was a blowout I had on Thursday morning. Holy shit. I've had a similar blowout. Had just a sidewall just blow out on me. Sidewall went out, it rolled just enough, and then some of the treads separated from the tire and ripped half the inner fender out of my Suburban. My God, I could just bang it back into place, but it fucked that thing up. Yeah, that sucks. Better watch that. Go back. Navigating this app is treacherous. Happy Little Fox sent another picture of. Is this the neighbor's cat? Ooh. Kind of looks like the picture of the neighbor's cat you sent. Meow. 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 Oh. See, now this you can navigate through the pictures really easily. I like that. Let's see. Chris sent. Wait. 820. Where are we at? Oh, there we go. Okay. Chris sent these Northern Lights. Saw the Northern Lights for the first time. There you go. It was a big sun flare coming into the area. Looks like the critter in the tire chewed its way out, says Lockwatcher. Yeah, that could be a thing. There's another picture. I've kind of seen a little bit of the Northern Lights at one point, but around Baltimore, there's just so much. You'd have to go so far to get them, unless it was good enough to basically just be a gigantic EMP. We're probably not really going to see a whole lot in Baltimore unless there's a power failure. And kitty. See what I mean? Like, we can go back, we can look at the kitty in the tree. The Google Voice needs to pull its head out of its ass with its picture handling. Key cat. Alright. That is that. Is that. I think that's everybody over there. We got anything up? We got somebody over here. Oh, okay. We have Kevin Hardesty with a sleeping Leela. That is a good picture. I like it. That's a really good picture. I think just the way it's focusing on the fur, that's really cool. So that is a sleeping Leela from Kevin Hardesty. Ooh, don't hit that yet. All right. Appreciate everybody sending in your pet pics. I have a feeling as long as I make it and don't have to cancel my Christmas vacation due to like ouchie illness or whatever, I have a feeling that's when I'm going to do a little bit of work on trying to get everybody's pictures together on on the website somewhere. I did finally get all my DNS stuff sorted out and everything transferred and consolidated and sorted out all those issues. And right now, all my domains are paid for up until 2030. So we're doing pretty good. Phew. What's going on, Marco? Anyway, it's almost top of the time for a top of the hour toast. Rhubarb crumble and custard. Thing that does sound good, says Lockwatcher. Yeah, it actually sounds pretty good. I was going to go to the dollar store today. Like I've been been doing a lot on Saturdays just to like get a good walk on, go like touch up on groceries. But since frickin' Essex Day is going on, it's like it's so much chaos up there. It's not even worth going up to get frickin' a little thing of milk. I was going to make myself a damn milkshake for the first time in like 2 months, 2 or 3 months, but I don't have any milk, and I'm like, well, guess I ain't going up there. And then I forgot about it later, and I ordered out for dinner, and as soon as it said it was on its way, I went, oh shit, half Essex is freaking closed. Well, half the central part of Essex, the easy way to get here was closed, so I knew that was going to be a shit show, but actually I got here pretty good, so I guess they were used to it. What we doing about chocolate milk here there, Fama? You think it was under inflation? Well, yeah, I can see that you survived, but that's good. Yeah, that sucks when you get a blowout, especially if you're at highway speeds, like which always seems to happen to me. I've had 3 blowouts in my life. 2 on 2 on the work van, and then that one on the pickup truck. Like I've had tires like lose air, but 3 times like the fucking thing just totally launched itself. Well, top of the hour too. Why don't we go ahead and finish off the food? Cheers, everybody. Appreciate you hanging out, dealing with all this madness and insanity. Cheers, top of the hour. What the hell time do we do Pussies and Pianos? What's that? That's at 6:35, right? Yeah, it's like an hour into it. Let me click. What is it? Countdown. Yep, there's the schedule right there. Cheers, App Sparky. Yeah, that can go up there because that is done. Woo, here we go. All right, what do we got? We got Electron Box. And then we'll do some unbox. Woo, what do we got here? Somebody's calling in. I guess let's see if this works. And they hung up. What the hell happened? I was getting ready to answer, and WhatsApp just closed, like just totally closed. What the fuck? Hold on. Okay. Opened it back up. Well, I don't know why it crashed. I wonder if it's having an issue getting hold of a camera? Hold on a second here. Don't start it at startup. Calm the fuck down. Voice and video. No, don't use that. That's probably why it crashed. Use that. Microphone. Yeah, I don't think this was properly set up. Speakers. Okay. Camera permissions disabled. Whatever. We're not dealing with cameras. Okay, I guess that's better. Holy shit. Oh, it was Paul Norman. It just went, yeah, like the whole app just crashed. Guess if you want to try again, see what it does. Now that I went through and kind of changed the settings, it may have been trying to just grab inputs and it just broke and crashed. Sorry. Did these blowouts involve tires or Taco Bell? I've had no Taco Bell blowouts. Not quite. At least not yet. It's not a scruff stream unless something breaks. There you go. Let me what? Okay, well, the app didn't crash that. I wonder if it's because my phone is on. Right. So we're experimenting, folks. Let me try something else. Let me just try to turn my phone off. Because I think WhatsApp takes precedence on the mobile part. Or, I don't know, like that has worked before without a problem. Do you want to try again? Xanax or Valium? That sounds horrible no matter what you choose. Boobies or apple pie? I'd probably go with apple pie at this point. Like, ask me again in like a little while. Two blown tires on the Genesis thanks to Ohio potholes, says Marco. Yeah, I do remember that Ohio was a little rough to drive through at times. Back when I was a steel rigger, pulling a trailer through Ohio, it did get a little rough at times. I will say that. All right, let's see what Electron Box sent. Now it's crashing on Paul Norman's phone. Yeah, I have no idea. It's probably something weird. I'll have to experiment with that then. Went to Iceland to see the Northern Lights. So fuck all. That looks actually, that don't look like a bad place just to hang out for a little while. Maybe accidentally leave your phone at fucking home and just take a camera. Well, that's a cool little ditty. Is that a, oh yeah, like a little playground thing. A little playground gazebo. Slide your cold ass down into the snow. That'd be alright. That is a lot of cold and a lot of no Aurora Borealis. That's a shame. Good pictures, though. They're great pictures. I like them. That's a less than thrilled kitty cat. See? So now we can scroll back and see cats when they're less than satisfied. Wow, that's... Wait a minute. No, that is a different picture. Okay. And that looks painful. Oh, yeah, we were talking about getting stuff broken. All right. Okay, hold on. Okay. What else we got? Chipmunk. With the caption of "Get the fuck out of my sun." That would make sense. Especially from an orangey. They love the sun. Ronnie likes sitting in the sun and, getting up to approximately 200 degrees Kelvin. Trent, our black cat, they used to sit on the toaster oven when it was on, because that's what cats do, I guess. And oh yeah, Paul Norman's like, now it's crashing on my phone. Yeah, I wish I could help you there. I don't know. That's I don't know what's going on with WhatsApp. I'll have to mess around. I'll figure something out. And we are going up here. Very short lighthouse. Yeah, kind of. Is it true that you need to replace all four tires if one blows because of all-wheel drive, like H-track systems? Asks Marco Silas. There is a little bit of wiggle room in there, but they need to be really, really fucking close. Otherwise, your differential will constantly be in slip mode and the wheels will always be traveling at different speeds because of the different outer diameters. You know, the outer diameter is the distance it travels in one revolution. So if they are off, like diameter wise, by say more than approximately a millimeter, you know, that transposes to a larger distance, and then your gears will never mesh unless you're kind of turned. Then your drivetrain will be balanced. Otherwise, you know, when everything is very close, you can drive straight, everything is at the same speed, and the anti-lock brakes also expect everything to be approximately at the same speed for when they start engaging brakes. You know, if you're slipping or whatever, they are assuming that all the wheels are originally going the same speed and one isn't way off from the other. And if it's really bad, the speed sensors and all the wheels for the ABS and speed tracking may detect one that is unusually, like if it's really low, they'll detect one that's going unusually faster than the other three and it'll throw a code for it. Yeah. Why is there Chinese takeout food under the snake tank? That's French fries. That was crab cake and French fries. I always save the French fries and I eat them later. So, if you have an all-wheel drive system, especially one that auto engages, even if it has a hydraulic slip in there, like you don't want to exercise the hydraulic slippage, you know, more than you have to, because that's just more wear and tear. But yeah, if you blow one tire out on them, it is very much recommended to get all four of them replaced unless the other three are already kind of new. You know, as they say, your mileage may vary. You may do that and never have a problem, but you also run the risk of there being an issue. Bonk. Oh, you'll get that Rhino. That's in 25 minutes. Good night, web. What did I miss? Clang drink. Oh, web Debbie's going to sleep. Night been up 19 hours. Yeah, get some sleep if you're still listening. Good lord. I mean, I do that pretty much every Friday night, but that's usually because I'm playing video games. Are you eating Maryland blue crabs? That's the best crab. Of course I'm eating Maryland blue crabs. I live in Essex. Essex and Dundalk are basically the heart of crabs in Baltimore, Maryland, which is like the crab cake capital of the galaxy. And yeah, so it's really easy to get really good crab cakes for a pretty good price, and it is actually like large lump crab meat, not this bullshit breaded shit when you find Maryland style crab cakes somewhere out of state. That are a fucking joke and usually cost twice as much. And it's just some like shredded ass, whatever the fuck crab meat they could scrape off the bottom of the pan and like 90% breading with too much Old Bay in it. Yeah, most of the crab meat I eat comes out of the water within 5 miles of where I live. Yeah, Chippy, that's fine. When you rotate your time, yeah, just when you drive the van, just make sure, you know, if you take a lot of right turns, just make sure you take a lot of left turns as well. You know, you got to balance it out. And if it looks like something's wearing weird, then just drive backwards for a few miles and you'll probably be fine too. Or don't, you know, it's kind of up to you. Oh yeah, unboxings. Holy shit. I'm just like chilling, relaxing, letting this fucking chill settle in. Let's see what we got here. First, we'll start with the unknown package. That would be this one. I'm not sure. It doesn't say it's from Amazon. It has a name on it, which obviously I'm not going to read. But let's see what's in this. Do crab cakes have a lot of onion in them? No, they usually don't have any onion in them. It's usually most crab cake recipes are like if in Maryland are just big old lump crab cake, usually a little bit of egg, tiny little bit of breading, just enough to fucking hold it together, and then, just broil the hell out of it. We have a Zippo lighter. Let's see what this says. A 4-leaf clover lucky 7-weed pot leaf. Oh, this is an Amazon item. Okay. I'm guessing this is... Oh, look at that. Warding. Alright, so we have lucky and really lucky, a Zippo. I like that. That's about right, too. Thank you, Fama. Let me peel this sticker off very slowly. Little warning sticker, I guess, warning you that if you use it as a lighter, you will potentially create fire. Alright, let's put that inside the lid. Keep out of reach of children. Or Scrufdogs. May have some lighter fluid, too. It's got a good snap to it. There we go. Ooh. Oh, that's got a good fit. Yeah, that's got a good fit to it. Lighter does not self-extinguish. So we got the cotton in there. Ooh. Got the wick. Yeah, I'll get that sorted out. Thank you very much. I will let me keep this in the work van. That'd be nice to have out there. Especially like when it's out and windy and you're trying to light a smoke. So I thank you for actually let me put it back in the box. What are we doing here? So I thank you for that. Close that. Let me put this package down here. Ugh. Rob says, I have a nice silver-plated mini Zippo here. Yeah, I remember seeing the mini ones. They were always neat. I think I used to have one. And I think I know I have, pretty sure I still have a couple Jack Daniels Zippos around somewhere. Zippo fluid smells and tastes bad. Yeah, actual genuine Zippo fluid is really all you should use. That is like really good stuff. Alright, let's open. There's a bunch of them that are like, well, okay, let's open this other small one then. Also from Amazon. Also about the same size. Then we have like 5 boxes that are all about the same size. We have another Zippo. Oh. Pipe lighter. Oh, I've heard of these. Here, I'll leave it in the case so you can see it. A pipe lighter insert, so that you can use it sideways to facilitate smoking out of a pipe or bong or bowl. Well, thank you very much. That will come in useful for said lighter. I guess I will leave that in here then. Instead. Well, thank you very much. A self-inflating raft. What? Go in here. Alright, let's do these. I don't know. Some of them are the same weight. These are all different. These are all from Amazon. Zippos are the best. Yeah, I have some more. I'm going to have to figure out where I have them. Maybe put them like once. Oh yeah, actually, like once I get the new office set up, and this becomes the cat room. I can have a place to put all my Zippos. Well, all of them. I say all. I only have a few. So we have, yeah. Well, that solves that problem. We have Zippo lighter fluid. Oh, yeah. Get this. Thank you. Oh, put that all together. All right, let's see what else we got here. What we got going on over here? When rats do bruxing, what is a bruxing? Or do I know? The wick should pull through when it shortens down. Yes. Like you kind of, yeah, I appreciate these, Fama. Like you don't, like you don't need to be doing all this. Like, good lord. Ah, okay. We also have a sealed plastic bag. Zippo butane. Did I say Zippo bloatane? Zippo butane, which I don't know. I use butane for blowing fire, so I guess we'll just call it bloatane. Thank you. Push that down. Put that there. See what we got in the next little box. C2S, I'm getting a theme. Are you? I don't know. I don't know. Lighter fluid is very versatile. It is, actually. Rats' teeth never stop growing. I have heard that. Okay. Yes, we are definitely following a theme. There's a butane Zippo insert. Okay, that might be what this is. No? Build your product with 100% integrity and stand behind it 100%. Zippo waterproof lighter. I guess this is like a special edition one. That's awesome. I like the color. This would be perfect in the work van. Because it's a nice bright color. Just make sure make sure when I'm using it, just don't let anybody else see it because they'll enjoy it as well. That's very nice. That's cool. Yeah, this is cool. I feel like I used to have more Zippo stuff, but I think I lost a lot of it. Oh, this one's heavy. Okay. Oh, a 422. 422 toot. Thank you, Fama, for sending a nice variety of Zippo accessories. So cheers to Fama and everyone else that's helping with the channel as well. What's up, Maddie? What time is it? 6:22. All right. Do not want to be late for Pussies and Piano. These are some apple cookies. Haven't had these yet, but they look good, so send a bag. Fair enough. Oh, good lord. Oh, this is the same as the same company as the cookies that I've almost finished eating. Yeah, I'll not at this moment, but I will try them and let you know. A refillable hand warmer. Rugged reusable pocket-sized hand warmer up to 12 hours with Zippo stuff. That would be nice for working. I've seen these before. Never tried one. Be interested to see how this works. Oh, you just hold it out. Okay, so it's not like you put it in your pocket. I was like, that doesn't seem like something you put in your pocket. No, that'll be good, because, like, the winters here are getting shitty, because they're, like, even on the days where it's not super cold, it's just always moist. So something like that is really nice to have around. Then I also won't have to run the van all day just so I can get warmed up. Especially like you like that in the morning, just have it going all day. Do I like licorice? Ask Chris. Well, I do, but I don't eat it. Because licorice is part of the reason why I gained like 40, 50 pounds, because yeah, I really like licorice. Whether it's actual like licorice, black licorice, or like all the way down to like Twizzlers licorice. I don't eat that anymore because got a little out of hand at times. Like when I stopped eating that, I dropped like 40, 50 pounds, and that started my weight loss journey. Catalytic warming, yeah. And we have another Zippo. Insert double blue torch empty adjustable flame height. Oh, okay. So this is the butane insert. Okay, that I didn't know they had. So how's that work? Ah, okay. So you got the butane and flame adjustment on the bottom. You have the, quote, I guess, simulated Zippo look, but oop, I guess that's still a good clicker. Yeah, that's still got the same click. And it's got a double, I guess I'm going to guess this is a, yep, so it's a torch, double torch tip. Very good. This will also do really good in the wind. Butane typically does good in the wind, and when you do the dual ones, and those are shielded, that should do really well. Thank you again. That's cool. That gives us a little more versatility in our Zippos. Put that there. In the stack. What time is it? 6:25. All right, let's open this big one here. Oh, is the electric insert coming? That would be interesting. Like, you never know. I mean, like, considering the size of most little spark, arc lighters, like, you have a significant amount of room in a Zippo chassis as compared to like the little things they come in. So you could probably put a pretty big battery and a decent transformer system in there to get some really good quality spark action. Holy shit. Well, guess I don't have to worry about running out of these. Holy moly. So here's a couple more bags of those from last week. These motherfucking delicious ass things. Well, appreciate that. That should, help, yeah. Alright. That's a lot of cookies. I will work on them as carefully as I can. Too many, I'm working on controlling the snackage, and it's actually been going pretty well, so, like, we're good there. Lots of cookies. Like, we are hooked up for snackage. Right, let's see what we got here. What time is it? 6:27. I ordered some of those after seeing them last week. They are indeed delicious, says TJ. Hell yeah, they are. What is this? These are real Italian taste espresso pods. Good coffee. Oh, espresso. Oh, okay. They're actual, like, Italian Express. Is that what the big box is, I'm guessing? Okay. So we have these. I do enjoy my coffee in the mornings and on the weekends. So we'll open this. What time? 6:28. D Wood, what's going on? Oh, glow sticks. We have a couple glow sticks. 12-hour plus. That's all right. Cool, cool. I can actually use them here and there. Actually, whoa. Upside down box. Hold on. Yeah, apparently I always have coffee with me, which is, I mean, true, but, you know. Oh, we have the Hot Hands hand warmers. Actually, these are the exact ones I use, so that is fucking awesome. And yeah, half the time I do actually use it right in my back because of my neck. So thank you very much again. Like, these will actually come in really handy, especially in combination with this. Awesome. And then the glow sticks in case I got to work at night and I get lost. Alright, we got this one and then the big box. 6:29. 6 minutes until Pussies and Piano. Woo. We have a box in a box. And not sure if you like these, but almonds are usually roasted and go amazingly well with chocolate. If too many, can you give to Ed or others that you know? I sure can. Let's see what we got here in this big old box. I'm going to be tripping balls on the way out of here. And the recycling guys will be a little busy on Monday morning. Crack a glow. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Yeah, do that real quick. Wing. Well, at least we know my green screen's not on. Can you? All right. Johnny can hold on. Well, you can call it. Well, you can kind of tell it's there. That. That. Let's see what we got in here. We have an insulated thing. There we go. What time is it? 6:31. Wow, this is sealed. Oh, right. Wow, it is the whole thing. Yeah, I do actually eat these occasionally. We have that. I think, yeah, I will actually, I will spread the joy with these as well. To Ed. And slide some over to Boozy. Since he joins in on our streams occasionally. Sometimes even with clothes on. When he's not driving trucks into trees. How many times have you heard of someone getting a truck stuck in the top of a tree? Shame there's no video of that I know of. Alright, last box. Okay, we have Swedish fish. Are these actually Swedish fish? They are actually Swedish fish. I love these things. And they are basically little licorice, but they're not, they are not, the Twizzlery licoricey stuff that I don't eat. These I actually will get every once in a while. So thank you again. Actually, we'll try. I think we all know how those go. Thank you. I'll try one of them cookies here right before we go to Pussies and Pianos. There. Let's put these over here. It's amazing how all this shit shows up that big and it can all be compressed into one box. And let's have a cookie. Thank you again, Fama. This is very much appreciated. I'll let you know how this cookie is. I imagine it will be freaking fantastic. It might be, Fama. I know there's at least 2 things there. Oh man, that smells good. So what is this? A bunch of stuff I can't read. Like, this is the actual, like, good stuff version of it. Alright, so let's see what this is. Pussies and Pianos in about a minute. There's like a almost orangey thing in them. That was really good. Oh, apple. Yeah, it's like the apple. Yeah, I know it's a fruity thing, but yeah. There you go. Real good. Alright. Yeah, no worries. I'm not going to go Nicocado avocado on anybody. That fucking psycho. Alright. That'll go with the show snacks. Well, office snacks. Let's be honest. Alright. Fama again. Let's, hold on. Let me rinse myself here. Ah, yes. Lock Watcher, we do. We'll do that at the top of the hour. Quick again, before we go, thank you, Fama, for donating to me, to us, to the show, and helping us out and sending me some cool ass shit, which I will actually get some use out of. That's awesome as well. Thank you very much. Cheers. Oh yeah, I'm not going to mail chocolate anywhere. That can be a little sketch sometimes. All right, let's get Pussies and Pianos going here. Let's pull up Rob. And then we got at least one more picture to share. What in the... Oh, wait a minute. Where the hell's Cat... Oh, there. The one for Rob is called Cat plus Rob. Apparently it changed position with the scene. I've been kind of overhauling my scenes a little bit. Yeah. Alright, let's swipe that on over. Go get that going, and let's get Rob playing, and then we shall have Pussies and Pianos, everybody. Damn, that's a good cookie. Alright, volume should be good. Here we go. That was Pianoman Rob Worrell. 2 improv-ish ones in a row. Thank you again for supplying us with a lovely music to watch cats go nom nom to and stare at my cat's butthole. As usual, it seemed that Spaz already got shooed away. Ronnie is finding the food he lost, and Lee is the usual vacuum cleaner that she does. There's a lot of money in butthole staring. That is true, Fama. Hopefully not cat butthole staring. That's different. We have a fresh picture of Jubba. Who is Jubba's owner? Why don't I have that saved? Jub. Oh, probably because I can't figure out how to assign a name to it. I really need to figure out how to use WhatsApp a little bit. Oh, that's Red Dwarfer. Okay, there it is. You just got to dig a little bit. All right, cool. In the world. Well, it's good to see that they're just making a mess everywhere as usual. Yes, Red. See, sorry, Red Dwarf. Just what I say, I got to figure out WhatsApp a little bit more because obviously there's something wrong that wasn't before. Because we've had people call into the WhatsApp thing and it work. So I don't know what that's all about. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Anyway. Human bleach butthole. Yeah, human bleach buttholes are a little more popular, I would think, than cat buttholes. But yeah, you know what? In today's world, Rule 34, so kind of take that with a grain of catnip. Yeah, I picked up Ronnie, like, as soon as I woke up, I walked in and Ronnie came walking through one of the cat doors, like he just woke up, so I just picked him up. And he just got like tiny as shit and just basically fell asleep in my arms for like 15 minutes. I was walking around with him. Finally, he woke up and just started purring for a while. And then I guess he had to go pee, but that was cool. It's nice hanging out with the kitties in the morning. What's the story of renaming the Hulk anyway? I have no idea. All I know is that both Marvel and DC Comics, both around the same time, decided that, hey, well, first it was, hey, something happened and now our universe is changed kind of thing, like they did with Star Trek. And then when they couldn't really kind of explain that, I guess, as best they could, now everyone just uses the multiverse thing and nobody gives a fuck anymore. Once the concept of multiverse was introduced into the comics world, um, they basically just gave him free reign to do whatever. So, though I would think that not necessarily David, but there might be some weird copyright thing with using David Banner versus Bruce Banner. Who knows? Because sometimes that shit gets really weird too. Yeah, and I never watched Loki, although I probably should. But apparently, Loki really took advantage of the multiverse thing, and there's just so many weird ones. Oh, no, yeah, multiverse. No, I'm not saying multiverse isn't a bad concept. It's just when you get to the point where you rely on that as an excuse to be lazy, then, but if you can write around it properly, then all right. Rick and Morty does a fine job at it. Family Guy, as Rob is saying, does a fine job at multiverse explanations. I haven't dove into the Marvel, like I pretty much stopped right after Endgame. I haven't really continued since, so I haven't dove into the Marvel multiverse thing too deeply, but just enough to know that, like, what's going on. Has to be Bruce Banner. All the first and last names are the same letter. Peter Parker, Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Matt Murdock, Bruce Banner, J. Jonah Jameson. No shit, I never noticed that. Really, Lockwatcher. They all have double letter names. Huh. Hey, tiny mama. I've been calling her Pants lately. Every time I say, what's up, Pants? And she'll come running over. So she's already learned that I call her that now, too. It has to be. Hmm. Well, those names aren't from the Incredible Hulk, Chippy. Those are names in the Marvel Universe. Of, like, the real name uh, versions of people with, like, multiple, like, dual identity kind of things, where, like, Reed Richards isn't really. Some of them are just, pretty obvious about it, but, yeah. Yeah, I don't really follow Star Wars stuff much. Like, I even have a code for the game Star Wars, was it Outlaws? That just came out. Like, I have a free game code for it that I have no use for, but every time I ask about it here, apparently nobody else has any use for it either. Um, but yeah, I've never, like, just got so much. And then once, um, when they did the episodes, what, I don't know what the hell it is, what, ones, two, and three, and then the original three or four, five, and six, or whatever. But once they did one, two, and three, and Lucasfilms was very open about the fact that the only reason they were doing those films was just so you could see how much cool, like, their effects studio was. I was like, yeah, fuck this. I just kind of gave up on it at that point. Yeah, Marvel didn't really do anything in the 80s. There's a couple things here and there, but Iron Man fucking started that ball rolling. Technically, he was David Bruce Banner, says Deltic. Okay, that sounds familiar. The dusty cream cat is really sucking up the food. Yeah, that's Ronnie. I can't believe Poofer's left. Like, she's usually the one that comes in and cleans it up. Hopefully he doesn't barf. He usually doesn't eat this much food all at once, but he is going to it. Oh, here she comes back. Yeah, her poofiness is starting to become slightly less poofiness and just, she's just getting bigger. She almost reminds me of Hannah off Maru the cat. The funniest thing about Hannah the cat, I remember, like, the OG box cat from fucking 17 years ago. Um, he, like, still has a channel still going. His girlfriend Hannah is this really big, very large cat with these little tiny front legs. It's funny. C2S says, I like most, but don't geek out on it. Cousins were nuts for Star Wars. Would hit him up asking stupid questions. Gotcha. Peter Porker, Spider Ham. Yeah, all right. Peter Porker. Spider Ham, Spider Ham. Stanley said he had a bad memory and he figured if he named all his characters this way, he could remember. Yeah, that makes sense. Red Dwarf is a great fucking TV show. They're top smoke. And of course, Red Dwarfer. We watch that every once in a while. We'll take a night and watch Red Dwarf, multiple episodes of Red Dwarf. Actually, next time we do that, Rob, I guess if you might be able to remember better than me, see if you can kind of try and remember where we left off before the server crashed. I think we were into season like 3. She just has a lot of, she's not greedy. She just has a larger capacity. Have any plans to work on new wooflers or flame devices? Well, one of these days I'm going to get around to doing like ultra big old woofler thing that I want to do, but I got to finish. Right now I have 2 rooms I need to do. I need to finish the new workbench, new workroom downstairs, because then once that's done, all the tools and stuff that are in the bigger room up here can go down there, and then I can start redoing the office in there. Which this desk is going in there with it, because this desk is fucking great, but then I'll be able to do extensions on it and shelves and just bigger area for more Lego-y stuff and junk and stuff and stuff. Oh, it's 7 p.m. Yeah. A toast, top of the hour toast to James Earl Jones, who passed on this week. The voice of Darth Vader, the smart older lion guy in Lion King. I don't know. Somebody said the names, but you know, he was a good dude. But yeah, a cheers to James Earl Jones. May him and his fucking amazing voice rest in peace. The voice of UNAS in Stargate. That's right. Phew. That was a good hit. All right. Got everything unboxed. Yeah, lots of Zippo stuff. The cookies, I had to put those away because I ate a bunch of them during Pussies and Piano. Let's see here. Where's the orangey one? There it is. All right. Let's go ahead and fill this one up. That's already got the sticker peeled. I usually tip it up like that. Just kind of put it in itself. Let's use that to open this. That also has acts as an overflow. Or you can kind of hold it up a little bit, and then if you start to see moisture or see a drip, you know, you're good to go. And don't rush it, you know, do a little bit, let it soak through. Like, you don't want this thing to be swamped out, you know what I mean? Give it a moment. I mean, this is how I've always done it. I don't know if there's some official way to do it, but this is what's always worked for me. Just take your time with it. Oh, it'll go right through the cotton. Then there's a hole in it. But no, it goes right through the cotton thing. Yeah, no, not 3-in-1 oil, no. It'd be actual Zippo lighter fluid. Oh, it does actually say lift to fill. I've always just gone right through it. Oop. I think we're about ready. I'll give that a minute. Yeah, I've always just sprayed right through it. I'll have to look to see if there's a specific purpose for that. Keep a spare flint in there. Oh, yeah, yeah. I always got one tucked in there. There might be one in there. Sometime, I know they used to come with a spare one. I'll check the pack, you know, as well, just to see what's up. Oh yeah, I love the fucking smell of Zippo fluid, man. It is one of those things. The Zippo fluid is a very distinct smell for me. If you're into race cars, you know what Cam 2 smells like. I fucking love the smell of Cam 2. That's a racing fuel, which you can actually still get around here, but it's something like, I think it's $7 or $8 a gallon. Always said use my key to lift the cotton cap and then fill. Okay. I mean, I can do it either way. Yeah, that's fine. What would be cool is filling a Jack Daniels bottle with petrol and use that with a pouring nozzle. That would be a lot of Zippo fluid. Rob's going to go grab his Zippo now. All right. Let's go ahead and flip that. Should be good to go. There we go. We have ignition. Like some of the, you can see the fume kind of burning off of a little bit. Give that a second. But as I would expect from a Zippo, one flick and it's gone. Or gun. One flick and it's going. One and it's lit. Yeah, you got that little, this is burning off some of the drip. And as far as I'm concerned, the extra flame and the extra heat just help keep that little kind of a tiny char layer on it. Ooh, there we go. Alright, I'll leave that open for a moment, let it balance itself out, as it were. Premium Coleman fuel works in them, says C2S. I've heard that, but I've always used genuine Zippo fluid in all my Zippos. I don't know that I've ever bought generic Zippo fluid unless I was using it for something other than lighting a Zippo, to be honest with you. Yeah, this works. This will be great outside in the truck, and then I can switch that other one over for, see how smoking out of it. See if I taste the fluid or not, like smoking through the bong. Sweet, thank you. Again. Flick light. Oh, like when you like go. God, I haven't done this in a while. You do like, and then, ooh. Works a little bit better when it's not freshly done. Come on. Been a while. Damn. Keep missing that one. Nice. I'm working on it. It's been over 10 years since I've used a Zippo, so that's cool. Changing the wick is a major pain in the ass. No, I've never really had a problem with that. You just run it till it's dry, and if you don't feel like dicking around with it, you just leave the thing open, pull the cotton out a little bit, and just let it, evaporate for a minute. I can do the, like I used to do the thing on the jeans where you just flip it down real quick, where the down flips it open, your thumb catches the lid, you bring it back, and then the up catches the flint, the quick. You do that. I used to do that all the time. It works really well if you can hit it on the seam of your jeans, because it acts as a little bit of a grip on the way up, because the bump in the jeans usually faces the back, so it catches the wheel a little bit better. Yeah, it's different when you freshly fill it after a little while. Yeah, it's always a little poofier. That's fine. I'm used to that. You just remember to light it out here and then bring it in after it stabilizes. And with the cotton, like once you pull it through, you just kind of cotton weave left, stuff the cotton, pull it right, stuff the cotton, pull it left. You just kind of just go back and forth, and that's how I would do it. So it just weaves its way through the cotton with a little bit extra up top for, pulling through. My out of production obsolete Zippo Blue holds its fuel supply for years, as they should. A good Zippo, like, they do really well. Hold on, we had a big bong here, I guess. Yeah, you should have heard that. Oh, Jubs. Jubs. Let's show Red Dwarfer's Jubs. Jubs decided to watch the stream too. Where is bottom? Boom, Jubs. There's Red Dwarfer's Jubs. Seems very chill. Very chill. Seems like we'd probably have a good smoke together. That's a good kitty. Jubs. Very chill. Very chill. Did we get another bing bong? I believe this is from Coach Seagal. Space, let's see, space rocket boosters, or space shuttle rocket space booster, CCCP, a Russian Zippo, like a Russian rocket Zippo. That's got to be hard to find. Holy shit. Would you buy a Scrufdog custom artwork Zippo? I don't know that I would put anything on a Zippo. The whole merch thing isn't exactly flying out the door, as it were. God, it smells good in here. That's a cool ass Zippo. Oh yeah, that's gotta be Coach. There's an Apple thing in the back. I know that keyboard. That's a cool looking Zippo. Thank you, Coach. Swipe that over. Move that. There we go. And put that. There we go. That's a Burren. What's a Burren? That lighter? Is that a brand of outdoor lighters? Almost stabilized. A lot less poofing. It's the poofing. That's a good sound too. A genuine Zippo has a slightly different sound than any other generic Zippos I've ever had. It's just a type of brass, I guess, they use in the springs. It's good. That's an excellent lighter. Got it as a gift from my sister. No shit. That's pretty cool. What time is it? It is 7:12. So we're past the point of like stuff, right? For the most part. Oh. And I know most of you that know I do a Lego stream would watch it if you're really looking for, a chill thing. But I always let you know when I start something new, just in case you haven't been watching and you might be interesting or interested. We are starting. Whoops. Aisha! We are starting the Lego Classic old school NASA sanctioned, moon buggy for the Apollo lunar lander. We'll be starting that on Wednesday. Phew. You don't get water on the spring under flame after it's hot. You don't want. Oh, you don't want to get. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. If you use a Zippo in the rain, let it burn a little hotter so that when you close it, it helps get the water out, and then just keep it in your pocket. And when you get inside, it's always good to flip it open for a couple minutes just to help it dry out. But generally speaking, yeah, you gotta watch. Sometimes you can get a flick of rust around in the hingy area. Graham Shaw's off to bed. Got to be up at 6 a.m. UK time, and Graham is a knackered. Good night, everyone. Sleep well. You sleep well as well, Graham. Appreciate you hanging out. The Zippo Blue was Zippo's first attempt at a butane lighter. A flint ignition butane suffered from flint dirt. Plugging the butane burn. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. They never got to orbit. The collapse of the Soviet Union. Oh yeah, the Russian clone spaceship thing. There was what, two of them built. I think one of them survived, and the other one was like left behind. It was found and then like picked through or something like that. I feel like there was an interesting story with that. Buran was the USSR version of the US space shuttle. Yes, Brian, Antoine. It was, I feel like they had like a leaker or something. So it wasn't quite a direct clone, but somehow they got some inside information and kind of went with it, but it just never got a chance. And at this point, the Soyuz program it's almost as bulletproof as the Falcon 9 program. So there's no issues. And currently, Roscov and the rest of the world's space agencies are getting along. So, well enough, anyway. We just took up a cosmonaut, and a Soyuz just took up one of our astronauts. I think it was only a couple days later. So, we're still doing all right. The agreement still stands that every time Russia goes up, they have to take a U.S. guy, and every time the U.S. goes up, they got to take a Russia guy. That keeps everybody fair and even and cool, and that seems to be working. Oh, Rob sent pictures of the zip. Oh, there it is, Pianoman. Rob, why didn't I hear a bing bong on that? Was I just running my mouth too much? Yep. Silver plate Zippo, Bradford, Pennsylvania, made in the USA. Nice. Oh, look at that. Little leaf, little tree thing going on there. That's nice. Let's see, X212. Does that mean 2012? Like the Zippo. Let's see. This says 24. This actually says 24. That says 12. So I guess that was a 2012 lighter. This is Okay, we can see that one. And now, come on, focus. Mine actually just says 24. Still Bradford, PA. That's cool. All right. April 12th. Oh, D. Oh, that's what the D. So this was April 24. That was April 2012. Thank you, Jack Attack. That's a date code. Yeah, okay. All right. Very nice. I did not realize they date coded their lighters. That is cool. That makes me want to go figure out. Once I figure out where all my other ones are, I'll go look at them and see like what I have. Like, especially, well, more specifically, like what's left. I know I used to have at some point more than I have now. Yeah, all right. Sorry. Phew. Keeping politics out of space is a great idea. Yeah, you think? It's too bad that they, maybe now if we could just kind of keep the militaries out, because that's what's bringing the politics in. Oh, it's like crack. I love that stuff. Mm, mm. April 2012. I bought it in the Philippines. Oh, no shit. So does that sound about to be the right date code, would you say, Rob? Would that kind of match up? Like I'm guessing you got it sometime. Sorry. So I'd say if it was made April 2012 and it's over in the Philippines, I would probably guess it was got there slow. So I would think you probably bought it late 2012 or early 2013. Just knowing how shipping moves a little bit. You think you got it pre 2012? Huh. All right. Well, that's X2. It was X11. Unless that's something different. Unless that was 11? Oh. Yeah, the phone is pretty beat right now, so we'll go with some oil. Berry gelato. Happy 420, everybody. Take a drink, take a shot, take a sip, take a whatever. Let's have a good time. Cheers. $19.96 Zippo DX11. Oh, no shit, Jack Attack. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I wonder if that X11 is just something different. X11 is 1996. So that would be April of 1996 there, Rob. How's that sound? Yeah. I think it was in stock for years there. Well, maybe. And like I said, sometime maybe the shipping lanes back then were just even slower. Like maybe they had to, it had to go from Pennsylvania to, maybe it took a boat around like to China, and then it had to go from China through Taiwan, through this, through that, and then finally to the Philippines. Like, who knows? It just may have been a really slow motion through. Boozy just jumped on the game, just jumped on Scum. Boozy's been recording a lot of his playthrough lately on the game. He may eventually start his own little YouTube channel, which means some of us are going to have to go over and watch it. But we, of course, if that happens, we will let you know. Jack Attack XT is 12, XC is 90. X is 94. Yeah, I have no idea. I have a pic of it next to my old 38 special, which was given to me in 2003. Okay. So it's definitely pre 2003. The mystery. I wish I had slow motion. I often barely make it to the toilet. Yeah, I was watching a thing about, oh, I'll get there in a sec. Franco Walker is knackered as well. Seems like there's a lot of knackering over in Biscuit Land. It is midnight 22. Franco is going to bed. Have a good sleep, Franco. Remember, no cartwheels. It's a little late. Gen X. Yes, what about Gen X? There, Mr. A Cake. What the, oh, slow motion, right. What the hell is satellite flies? And like a lot of other species of flies, apparently their like brain and their eyes and the way their eyes and their brain processes vision, they basically see the world 4 times slower than we do. So they almost live in like slow motion, perpetual slow motion compared to like how we perceive the world, which is why they're so hard. One of the reasons why they're so hard to swat and shoo away, because they see it way faster than we would even perceive to see it, if you know what I mean. Really interesting. I was watching this thing about it. That's one of the reasons, besides having things that can detect, different changes in the pressure around them to know something's on the way. They actually perceive the world slower than we do because they process it so quickly. Yeah, it'd be nice to turn that on when, like, you're about to break one off, or as it were. Celtic Engine Biscuit Land is 5 hours ahead of the stream. Yes, it is. It's better than Australia, which is like 3 weeks ahead of the stream or something like that. Like, I'm pretty sure it's always October, except in October, then it's like April or something like that. I'm not even sure that their months are in the same order. They're so far ahead of us. I'm surprised they haven't evolved like past us. It's just really weird how that time zone thing works. I mean, it does kind of explain why Brad, I guess, started a 7 a.m. live stream yesterday. Like, what the fuck? Like, I guess Australians also don't know when to sleep or something. Australia has summer at night. Yeah, it's Australia. Like, I wouldn't mind going there for like a little while. Avoiding the spiders that are toddler rated on their size and weight capacity. Ugh. Lockbotcher. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Talk about that. Polaris Dawn made it up very high, 870 miles. Measured in pancakes, if the average width of a pancake is 3/8 of an inch, then Polaris Dawn had made it 1 million. Let's see. I'm sorry, 146,995,200 pancakes above the surface of the Earth. It was the farthest a human has gone away from Earth that was not on a lunar mission. And it was the first private, like, hey, let's just go float around in space kind of thing. If I'm not mistaken, only 2 got to get out of the capsule before there was a little, I think it was a communications issue, but like nothing problematic. But yeah, thank you for reminding me of that. Yeah, I gotta look into that. I've been falling behind, having to do 2 bullshit emergency calls this week has kind of thrown some of my scheduling off. But I'm also working on rescheduling my day. Like, I think I'm going to actually start, for the most part, not like coming home and just relax until about 6 o'clock. Then see what's going on, if I'm going to play video games or if I'm going to, get something else done. That way I have a set amount of time set aside for case I got to do some cleaning, shit like that. But, just try to get some scheduling going back on in my brain, as my brain is finally starting to like calm the fuck down a little bit with some stuff. Now I can start getting more shit done and go from there. Whew. SpaceX is making being an astronaut meaningless. I wouldn't say they're making it being meaningless. They're just making it more accessible to rich people. I mean, whether you got 4 people in space or 400 people in space, like, still pretty fucking fantastic as far as I'm concerned. I mean, having more access to it doesn't mean it's meaningless. It just means, you know, out of that 0.000000001% of the population that's been in space, then you just got a couple more. Still pretty wicked to be able to do that. He got pissed at the billionaire because he kept saying 1 more minute. Yeah, I could see that. They come back on Sunday. The spacewalk was more like standing up with the top of the limo open, but it was an early experiment. Yeah, I was watching the thing with the camera on the hatch. It was funny, just like fucking prairie dog, just like whoop. See, I would have been in there like trying to fish up a joint and like perfect. Oh yeah, this is cool. Hold on. Blow us. Okay, now we're good. We're good. What are you doing? We're good. I just gotta blow it out somewhere, man. Oh, Christ. Space is hard and dangerous. Yes, it is. But it's good to see that the new suits, as far as I know, performed as they should have. Kind of waiting for everything to happen, everything to land, and then I want to do my best to kind of gather the information all at once. It seems like everything's been doing okay. Take the snake. I think they've had snakes and well, I mean there are snakes, space snakes. If you watch Rick and Morty, you will know that there are in fact space snakes. They look like little boas, and apparently there's an entire race of them on the planet, and we caused an evolutionary glitch and all kinds of fun stuff. But yes, there are space snakes, and they have really good space snake jazz. That is snake jazz, and it is fucking great. That's a great episode. I love that shit. God damn, what was this? What did he end up naming the snake? Not Bitey, was it? Was it Bitey? Ah, fuck. That's a good episode. Yeah, snake jazz was great. It was like the new hip thing, and that's all it was. That's just, you had to be there. You know what I mean? Got gummy worms there, Rob. I fucking. When's the last time I had some gummy worms? Actually, I think I had some a few. Oh no, I got some sometime in the spring at Amazon. I bought a little bag of them for like, I don't know, $500 or something ridiculous overpriced thing. Like the whole point, they said the point of them bringing in like a big refrigerators where you could do the sandwiches and self checkout and drinks and snacks and all that. Like when they first set it up, they were like, we're trying to bring this in at a slightly discounted rate so that everyone, make sure everyone could get something to eat. But now it's the same as just going to a fucking 7-Eleven or Rural Farms or whatever.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Welcome back, Jonathan Hughes. Fucking gummies, man. I used to eat sour gummy worms all the time. 47-hour D4 bunker card in your locker. D4. Ooh. All right. I'll take a look at that, Boozy. Thank you. Yeah, we've been at, like, I don't know if I'll have to ask Boozy. I don't know if he's still listening. Like, do the loot tables follow what you have touched or have interacted with? Because it seems like the more I raid police stations, now that I'm higher level, the more I'm finding cards, key cards every time I'm there. Almost every time I'm at a police station now. But before I didn't. But then as soon as I used one, now I'm starting to find them a lot. I don't know how that works. Is Chippy out? Oh, Chippy is off. Oh, tell my girl I said, hey, Chippy. How is she? If you're still here. Ooh, sour gummies are great. Ever had Zots? Kind of sounds familiar. Zots. Let's see. Zots. Wow. Nope. Never had Zots. They have Zots drink, hot Zots. Zots, all kinds of Zots stuff. Little packagey things almost look like, what are the fucking blow up your head things? The super sour, damn, what the hell are those things called? Nuke, no, bomb, not a top, oh, something head explosion thing. Fucking hell. Zots candy with fizzy inside. Air, no, not that. The super warheads. There it is. Warheads. Chris got it. Yeah. Warheads candy. Yeah. They kind of, like, the packaging almost looks like warheads. Are they like ultra, or Zots like ultra sour, or are they just like sweet and fizzy? I haven't had warheads in a little while. Every once in a while, you'll find them sitting around somewhere. I'll grab them. I guess with Halloween coming up, I'll be able to find them all over the place. I'm not really sure if I'm going to sit out for Halloween or not, because it seems like at this point it's almost not worth the fucking hassle that you're going to get with kids. And I don't even know that they allow kids to walk the neighborhood. Last I heard, you had to take the shit up to the parking lot and let them trunk or treat. And I'm like, nah, man. Like, what the fuck is that? That's not Halloween. Get the fuck out of here. Because it also means I gotta hide the fucking Pennywise clown that sits in my truck. Like, it's in the van every day of the year except for Halloween. Just so people don't come in my house if I'm not doing Halloween stuff. It's funny, it's usually not there on Halloween, but every other day of the year is a fucking evil clown just chilling in my passenger seat. And it's funny, people start talking about it more, like, oh, look, you got Pennywise, you putting it in for the holiday? Be like, no, man, that's been there for like 3.5 years. Yeah. He just is always there. Every once in a while, I reach over, I straighten him out a little bit. I had to disconnect the LED in his head because it would light up, and it was kind of like, meh, it was a little too much if it was dark, like a winter morning. But then it got to the point where, like, it just started turning on and off, like something in it was fucking turning on and off, so I just cut it out. So works even better now though, because if I see people kind of looking weird, I'll like turn the dome light on and fucking give them a good jump. Pennywise, need another one to ride around with you on the days before Halloween. Well, yeah, he's always there. And there's an extra one downstairs, or no, is the extra one downstairs or in the van? I ended up buying another one just in case he goes bad. I mean, he is 3 years old and he runs for hours, 5 days a week. I think he's down. He's either downstairs or out in the van, but yeah, I have an extra one. And my boss asked me, is that Pennywise still in there? I'm like, yep. And then when I finally told him I got a spare one, he went, oh my God. And he can't do anything because the head of safety and transportation is the same guy and he thinks it's fucking great. Like, he took pictures of it. So, like, if he's good with it, then, like, I guess my boss can't really do much about it. So that's fine. I mean, he is technically wearing a seatbelt as well. Like, Pennywise is belted in there. So, like, we're being safe. You know, safety first. Frank Nettobetti is out. Gonna go have some food. Cheers, everyone. Well, cheers to you, Frank Nettobetti. go get some grub for the evening. Mr. Egg Cake does not like clowns. My buddy does not like clowns. I've told that story before. He, when he called me on the phone, seeing Pennywise in the van, he knew exactly who the fuck it was. He was sitting up in front of me. Said that shit wasn't very fucking funny, and I'm like, no, really it is. Now that I also have the sticker on the back of the van that says, caution, was it max capacity 15 clowns? That kind of throws people off, and then they pull up and they go, what the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, you know who that is. Cake. I can't wait to have a milkshake tomorrow. I gotta try to get up to the dollar store before the scum stream, which I forgot to make a thumbnail for. Okay. Guess I'll have to get around to that. Oh, that's fine. I'll do that after this one. Clowns are creepy and awesome. That's why I love going as a clown for Halloween, especially like in a suit and tie, got my nice hat, got my old rusty fucking axe. Like, it just works out really well. The Goonies 2. Yeah, I heard. I don't know. There's always talk about the Goonies 2. I don't think there actually is one, is there? Pennywise guarantees you won't be carrying hitchhikers. Yeah, that's also that. I could actually have my boss go, wait, don't you still have that clown in your passenger seat? I went, yeah. Well, does that mean the trainees should drive their own van? I'm like, well, I mean, you said they were going to get their own van anyway, right? So they should probably follow me, because that'll also help them get used to the routes that they should take to avoid various issues that you may come into while driving a service van. Yeah, all right. We'll just have him follow you then. All right, good. Because I ain't telling him he's got to move. He ate the last guy that gave him some shit at a security gate. Yeah, whatever. Luckily, there's gluten-free cake. Yeah, gluten-free cake. Like, there are some gluten-free cakes that are pretty fucking good. Like, if you took the gluten-free off, you would just be like, it's just another cake. It's just another flavor of cake. Like, I've noticed a lot of times when someone sees gluten-free or this free, they go, oh, well, that's fucking garbage. And then no matter how good it tastes, it's garbage because it says those words. But I can give the same fucking thing to people sometimes and not say that it's gluten-free and just be like, here, this is good. And then it's a fucking delicious thing. You know what I mean? It's really annoying that just having a word suddenly makes something taste like garbage. Hey, can Johnny Five wave his lightsaber around? Let's see. He'll probably end up dropping it, but that. Let's see here. Oh yeah, turn the phone off because WhatsApp was being weird. Hold on, let me turn the phone back on. This all has to be done in a very specific order. I eat the gluten-free chips. Really doesn't taste much different, says Boozy. Yeah, I mean, I've eaten regular chips, gluten-free chips. Like, they're just a different flavored chip. It's like, what the fuck ever, man. They're still delicious. They're just because it's got words. Like, big fucking deal. Like, Jesus Christ, I could literally walk up to some fucking derp ass fucking, I gotta have meat and everything. And yeah, I love having meat and everything, but I'm not one of them fucking meatheads. And I could literally walk up to them, give them a plate of spaghetti. They'd say they'd love it. I'd be like, that was vegan spaghetti, which means it was just regular fucking noodles and regular fucking tomato sauce. It just didn't happen to have meat in it. Nothing special, but spaghetti without meat in the sauce is vegan because there's no meat and stuff. And like, there's no egg involved. You know what I mean? But if you attach that word to it, suddenly it's fucking garbage. Anyway, I just don't understand. It's just, Just fucking, as someone that will eat, I will fucking walk by a cow and take a bite out of its ass. As someone that'll eat anything and just fucking, like, whatever, just food is food, give me something to eat. It's just vaguely annoying, obviously, when it's just that shit happens. Anyway, what's up, Jackson? How are you? Wow, there's all kinds of notifications coming in. Holy shitballs. Oh, yes. Boozy sent a message, said I probably shouldn't have wore my work shirt, but they see my work van all the time, so no, everybody knows I work where I work. That's fine. That's Brandon. Hey, what's up, dude? Speaking of people I work with, there's the son of someone I work with. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff like just zinging on in here, and then that's okay. Let's open that. We're getting there. Hold on. Just like Luthius was saying yesterday, calm down. We're firing up the Lego powered up app. Turning on. Let's see. This gets a little weird sometimes. Let's turn this one on. That should do it. Oh, alright. Apparently we have an update. Holy shit, there's Ed. Ed, good. Will you calm the fuck down too? Ed gifting 50 memberships to the Gaggle of Goofballs. We'll see. A lot of the donations have been getting weird with Google. Hopefully that'll work. But either way, thank you very much for gifting 50 memberships. Always appreciated. It's this one will likely be going, as I've said the past couple times, will likely be going towards our engine or desktop engine fund. It's taking its time. If it's already paired up, it just goes in. But if it's paired up and there's a firmware update, then it's got to do all this BS. Thank you again, Ed. That is very much appreciated for us. YouTube doesn't even list them anymore. Yes, you got to watch C2S. A lot of times, if it doesn't list them, that's sometimes a hint that it might not go through. But then a lot of times, anything over 20 won't do the full list of 50 because I think YouTube realizes that it may not, like, I think when it goes 50, it doesn't list many. If any at all, because it doesn't want to, like, blow the stream out. But we'll have to see, because sometimes they're going through and sometimes they're not. I actually, it was requested that I contact Google to see what was up. I did, and now we got to get the other one going. You gotta get both of them to connect, which is the magic part. Actually getting it to work. Come on. It's the Lego app. It's kind of flaky. Oh. Know what we're doing here. Is that a hub? Ah, there we go. All right. Working on it. And, like, you got to do this almost every time, which is kind of the weird thing. So I don't know if this is because it's a custom one or if this were the excavator, which is what this was built for, if it would be quicker and easier. But this isn't actually being recognized correctly. So I don't know which functions are going to work. That's not working. That works. So one of the hubs is working, which is also... Alright, let me see if I can get the upper hub do something. Oh, wait a minute. Here it comes. Here it comes. Get that. Get that one. Come on. Come on. Give me two. Give me green. There we go. Woo! Easy, killer. Yeah, he gets a little violent on when he tries to home out. But hey, the other arm's working. The other arm stopped working the other day. Let's see. So you can turn his head. You gotta be kind of gentle with his arms. Because that is a lot of cantilevered weight. But yeah, I'd have to like zip tie the glow thing in there so that it wouldn't like eject. Let's see that. Oh yeah, the head goes up and down a little bit. And yeah, we got drive. He can go pretty fast, but obviously running. There you go. Hold on. So yeah, this was, I guess it took, what do you think, about 24 total hours to build with all the episodes? There you go. I don't know if you can hear one of the stepper motors is a little, there it is, a little whiny, but they do that. I think that's also because of like the cantilevered weight. So you can kind of wave the magic wand, but it would go, as you saw, just get tossed, basically. Phew. All right. Sorry about that. All right. You would love a pancake. I would love a pancake as well. And we may eventually try to put something of a voice module in there for him. Alright, I don't want to hit the home button because that's when it gets like really kind of almost violent. Well, it seems like it might be a little rough on the motors when it does that. But I guess that's just how Lego's got the rehome for the rehome and like check range. Turn this one off. You gotta hold it for a while. Lock watchers. Oh, Roth, your lock watcher is the branded channel. Yeah, Scrufdog is my branded channel, but I just use my branded channel for everything. I think it's turning off. It's so weird. These hubs just function very unusually. You have a copy of the movie to get voice call? Oh, yeah. I have a copy of Short Circuit. Absolutely. Again, really, can you hear the rumbling of what that there, Fama? Careful, Scruff. It's Christina Car Killer movie, but Johnny Five's a killer. Yeah, I want to get little. Maybe at some point we'll put little red removable red LEDs for his eyeballs. If branded channels won't get gift subs, yeah, I realize that. Yeah, it's weird. I remember when they first started doing that, I had no idea what the fuck they were talking about because I just didn't really pay attention to that stuff. But luckily, I didn't. Like, I was running the other Scrufdog-ish account thing for a while, and then something happened, and like I actually went back to the old account at one point to look at all the old subscriptions, and I went, oh yeah, I should go back to watching that or watching this and that. Found a bunch of old stuff. But yeah, I don't use my personal account for anything. I think it's somehow, it's all linked through Google and YouTube and all that shit anyway, so it's just weird that your branded account can't get a gift. I don't understand why that is. But I can only assume that it was exploited somehow, and because, usually when they take away something like that, it's because somebody found a way to exploit it and just be an asshole. I'll see how long this goes. What's the old Scrufdog channel called? That's something else? Like, it's not like there's much on it right now, but just leave that one where that one is. My face is a brand, says Jonathan Hughes. Yes. Yeah, and I'm sorry, I missed it earlier. How's the hot sauce thing going? At some point, I'm going to be contacting you to make a bulk order for myself. Whatever, like a future batch kind of thing. Yeah, these are pretty good. The toot, channel toot. Welcome to channel toot. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Welcome to channel toot. Something like that. Don't hit it again. Remember burning pee. What? Does it pee when someone burns or something like that? No idea what's going on here. Oh, hold on. There we go. I feel like it's usually brighter over there. Like, I always feel like something's going weird with the lights, but they're always the same brightness. So I don't know what the French is toasting on. Chili pea burn. Chili? Oh. Oh no, I don't get like spicy pea burn. Oh yeah, no, I don't get like spicy pea burn. The only thing you gotta worry about peeing when it comes to spices is getting it on your fingers and then touching your sensitive areas. No matter what you're equipped with down there, if you get capsaicin in your sensitive bits, you don't do it twice. You only learn that lesson once, because that's the only, you only need to learn that once. Just once. Boy. I did the C2S I did the branded because the main account was made back when you used your real name. Yeah, I've never used my real name on YouTube, luckily. I always found a way around using it. Like, I think when I initially signed up, it was pretty close, but then I managed to work my way around it because, like, I'm fucking Scrufdog. Like, I don't care what the fuck you want my formal name to be. I'm fucking Scrufdog, and you all just have to deal with that bullshit. Like, I even went through and changed my Microsoft account so that the fucking start menu even just says it's Scrufdog. Yeah, just Scrufdog. Like, fuck that. You don't rub your, yeah, definitely, Brian Antoine, don't rub anything moist. Don't touch anything moist on you when you are dealing with hot foods. Eyes, nose, ears, meh. Sensitive bits around just anything moist, try to avoid touching. It's innuendo you're hitting the hot sauce, hence the burning. Not really, like, you just don't, like, just don't touch your dick. Not saying, like, yeah, don't use it as lube or anything. Jesus God, that would, I'm sure somebody does. I mean, not Jonathan Hughes, but, you know. I have new batches fermenting from this season. Excellent. Chili pea burn. Simmering reapers into pepper mash is like torture. I love the smell of that. Ah, that was so nice. Apparently, everyone else in the house at the time thought that like a fucking can of bear spray had gone off, and I'm just like, I was fucking loving that day. We were drying out Trinidad scorpion peppers. Man, those are fucking good peppers too. I still got some of that dried out stuff for shaky, shaky, shaky. Just tiny little flecks. You're like, ah, it looks like pepper. Careful. I'll wreck you. My ex-wife had a knack for getting chili in her eyes in restaurants, says Electron Box. That's a bit of a talent, I think. Sounds like proper PPE is a must. Yeah, you know, once you start getting into that super spicy stuff, that's kind of not really a joke. Like, generally speaking, if I eat anything hotter than a ghost pepper, I'll go ahead and just put on some fucking gloves, because I'm not trying to get that shit anywhere on me in the wrong place. It's one thing when when you're having fun eating hot stuff. It's another thing when it, like, gets to the wrong place and actually kind of causes a little bit of pain. You know what I mean? Let's see. Damn it. Oh, yeah, I totally fucked that up. Holy shit. It's that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll practice. Well, that, and I guess I'm doing it around a microphone doesn't help. So I guess I'll practice, and then I'll practice around the microphone to try and get the fucking angles right. Very old, what? Potato chips? Very old potato chip. Very odd potato chips. What are very odd potato chips like, Walter? I've eaten some very hot potato chips. You can get ghost pepper potato chips from Packy. Those are pretty fucking good. I love spice, but not at the expense of taste. Yeah, it depends. That's like what I've talked about with ghost peppers. They have a lot of flavor in them. Those are really good. Factory that makes sriracha sauce constantly gets complaints from the neighborhood about the smells it emits, says Rifleman. But yeah, well, you know what? It's been there for a little while. So sorry. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like that shit just like suddenly appeared. It's kind of been there. Remember Eddie Murphy with Brute by Fabergé? What was that? That was like Fabergé, Brute. I kind of remember that. Maybe. Simmering reapers into pepper mash is like torch reapers. I love reapers. Those have good sweet flavor too. If you're able to taste it past the heat. Reapers really do have a good bit of flavor. Wait a minute. Hold on, folks. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Give me a second here. We got something to do, I think. Hold on. All right. Everybody, I'll give you actually, you know what? It's top of the hour anyway. I don't even know if they're still here. Maybe. All right. So, top of the hour toast is going to be to Coach Steven Seagal. Are you still here, Coach? Let's see. Is Coach Speed scroll. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to do it to Coach Steven Seagal because apparently it's his birthday, according to the news that just popped across my phone. So, yeah, there he is right there. So, cheers to Coach Seagal and happy birthday, buddy. Glad we could hang out with you on your birthday. Cheers. Matter of fact, let's go through all three. I knew there was some reason why I should have checked that phone. Sometimes you just go, you know what? Let me go take a look at that. All right, went the trifecta on that one. Always a good reason to celebrate when there's a birthday. Whew. Boy, that's rolling in pretty good. Oh, it's your 40th birthday. Holy shit, even better. Big 40. Hey, you know what? 40, like, anybody that hits 40 tell you, man, if you make it to 40 and then you make it right past it, like, you're doing good, man. 40's a tough time in a lot of dudes' lives. But, man, you're going to rock it out and everything will be groovy. Like, congratulations and cheers for your 40th birthday. Beta Girl is also 42 today. Well, happy birthday to you as well. Cheers, Beta Girl. Anybody else? All right. Well, it's a good day for birthdays. And actually, that's not that well, actually, yeah, it's not that bad. You get a lot of late August. Well, a lot of August. Well, you'll get a lot of early to late August and into September births from Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's gatherings. You know what I mean? Because, sad to say, a lot of couples, anytime they hump is on the holidays. Don't lie, after 40 stuff falls off, says C2S. I mean, some stuff, yeah, obviously, but not all of it. Not all at once. And you just learn to carry around glue and duct tape, and you're usually all right. Kind of works out. Brian Antoine, you young kids. Yeah, us youngsters. Lem, what's up? Finally made it to the stream. Who's getting humped? We are currently humping Beta Girl and Coach Steven Seagal for their birthday humpings. Then later we'll be doing someone's mom because that's kind of what happens on the channel. I need to get a new mouse pad set up because I need to be able to lockpick easier with a bigger mouse pad. Be aware that fermented hot sauce is a lot like wine. I do my best to keep the flavor consistent depending on the seasons. There's a lot of factors to play into the flavor, the heat, etc. Oh, absolutely. I understand that, Jonathan Hughes. Absolutely, I understand that. That's why I never would rush someone who is a craftsman such as yourself when it comes to that hot sauce. I know there will be variances, and that's what also makes a good homemade hot sauce so much better, is knowing that it's just a little bit different every time. But it's always going to be good. So it is all good in the hood. Your mom likes Sting, Mr. A Cake? Sting's not a bad guy as far as I know. Seems pretty chill, pretty alright. Lamhaker says, "I'm a furry. This is what happened." Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, people just get humped in general as they need to. Have you tried a decent trackball or similar? I have one on the system I'm using right now, but I don't have room for a regular mouse. Oh, I have. Oh, trust me, I got a motherfucking trackball. I have two of the old school Logitech trackballs, the fucking index finger trackballs with the all the clickies on your thumbs and fingers. Like they were sought after for a while after they were discontinued. I have two of them. But I just use a regular inland gaming mouse for my gaming. It's variable DPI, programmable buttons, stuff like that. That's what I use. And it works well for what I need it to do. And I find it's a little easier. I am actually getting better at snapping with it. Like being able to gauge, as long as once I get the sensitivity tuned of being able to look at the screen and being able to snap to an enemy, I'm getting really good with that with this mouse. I was pretty good with a trackball. Sorry. But with this mouse, I'm getting really good at being able to snap to where I need to go. So I'm definitely going to stick with that little homie as long as I can. I actually need to go back into the program and pen and paper down my settings on it in case it goes bad or messes up, or I have to get like a different company. I'll know what DPI. I don't remember what DPI it is. For some reason, I'm thinking it's around 1800, but I don't remember. Is humping a thing with furries? Asked Mr. A Cake. Well, I mean, humping's a thing with everybody. Well, I mean, not everybody, but quite a lot of people. Rifleman, Tabasco is fermented. Apparently, fermenting hot sauce brings out flavor complexity. Yes, I have heard the same. I got a TrackMan on my desk right here. Freaking love this thing. Is that what is the Logitech TrackMan? That's the big red ball that falls out that you use with your index finger. Is that the TrackMan? I think that may have been what that big ass thing is called. Like I use that all the time. Lower sensitivity. It all depends. You learn to balance your mouse with the sensitivity of the game. And then hopefully in your good games, you can go into mouse sensitivity and do different ones for like looking down the sight, or like in Scum, doing lock picking, doing different tasks. You can set different sensitivities for moving stuff around, but still have the fine DPI for still proper control, but slower motion in the game. Or like with this one, say your game, you just can't get the game tuned the way you want to. You can hit buttons on top of the mouse that you normally wouldn't hit to change the DPI of your mouse if you know you have a different setting on the mouse that works better with the game. And then you can assign different colors to it to hopefully like match something in the game, or, know that one color is a certain DPI resolution of the mouse itself. There's already a Neuralink-inspired horror novel. Well, I mean, there's kind of a lot of sci-fi that's based around Neuralink-ish stuff, but I guess you mean a specifically on Neuralink there, Admiral Rascals? They ferment for 3 to 5 years as a pepper mash. Wow. All right. Phew. by Stella Artois. Is it Artois? Artois? I used to know how to sell this. How to actually pronounce it. Mark Addy from Flint. What the fuck? All right, there, Mr. Egg. A lot of making, it's a lot like making sauerkraut. It's basically peppers and salts. Okay, that makes sense. Using a trackball on the sofa, says Sam online. Like, trackballs are great for weird places. Like, I used a trackball. I like to use my trackball on my workbench because I can just put it wherever I need to, wherever's out of the way, and still have everything going. Artois. Is it Artois or Artois? Artois. 'Twas the night before Christmas. What do I say, Artie? So some of that Artie. Yeah. Haktua. Oh, okay. It's pronounced Haktua. Got it. Haktua. Gotta give him that Haktua. Yay. Hey, everybody. I'm a whore. Good for you. Anyway. Trackballs are best for collecting hair. You know, I've never really had a problem with that. Like dust and stuff from the oil, you know, just off my fingers, but never really had hair get into when, like, even when I had hair. I'm not saying, well, now I have beard hair every fucking where in the house. But, yeah. The salt helps the forklift rust. Plus, Avery Island is built on top of a salt dome. I don't know how the salt helps. Well, you know, it helps the forklift rust, as in the forklift rusts with greater efficiency. I do believe that's what you mean. No, not much cat hair in there because there's no cats in here. So there is actually not much. I mean, there's cat hair in here, no doubt, but not as much as there could be if the cats were in here eating all my cables and like peeing on the keyboard and who knows what. Climbing on the monitors and knocking those down, dear God. Eating MRE tacos. Wish me luck. Menu number 6 MRE Lameko. Do you watch Steve MRE by chance? He just had, I think I just watched one of him a couple weeks ago. He had one or two come out as he tends to do. Snake hair. You know what? I think that would be awesome if they had fluffy snakes. Had like the consistency of cat hair, but was like a snake. I think that would be awesome. Little fuzzy snakes, like just zinging around the house. You're just like sitting there and you like have a laser and it's like chasing fucking lasers around. This little fuzzy snake running around. That'd be fucking great. You get cold, you just like take your snake out. I can wrap it around your neck. It's like a little fucking little snaky scarf. Like, if genetic engineers want to do something useful, make a fluffy snake. I want a fluffy snake. Basically a cattail with a face. Yes, Chris, it would basically be a cattail with a face that you fed mice. I think that would be fucking great. Just like but a really long cat. I mean, like, you know, you're starting at like 2 or 3 feet long, fluffy snake. A snake with hair is nightmare material, says C to us. No, it's just like you said. Just think of it as a cattail with a face. It's almost like the furry caterpillars. It's just longer and snakier. And hopefully not furry gummy worms. Furry gummy worms would be, I would probably not want to associate with furry gummy worms. Electron Box, Steve MRE 1989 will eat an MRE many years many years. He's one of the few people that has eaten hardtack from the American Revolutionary War. Not even Civil War, but he's eaten hardtack from the Revolutionary War. Does it still flick its tongue? Yes. I mean, it's a snake. That's how snakes scent. That's how they scent the air. That's how they sniff. So yes, it would be a fuzzy cattail that went and stuff. Still, yeah, it would still eat mice. It would be weird. I don't. I guess it would be more of a strike artist than anything, because I guess it would be harder for it to constrict. But I suppose if it worked it out. And if you SU, is it rough? If I super user, is it rough? Really not too bad. Super user, I mean, if you got to get root access, that's really the way to do it, Chris. It's just super user, yeah. Like 1970s UK kids show thing, a duster. A duster, like a killer duster. So, and if so, is it, does it flick its tongue? And if so, is it rough? Oh. Is it, like a cat tongue? No, it'd be a regular snake tongue. I think that'd be fine. I think a rough snake tongue would just be, actually, yeah, you got to think about these things. You got to talk it out. Actually, a snake tongue that was cat rough would actually probably help a floofer snake, since it couldn't compress as well, since all the floof would be in the way. Having a grippy tongue to help draw prey in would actually be pretty beneficial. So yeah, actually, yeah, we'll go with the floofer snake would have to have a cat roughed tongue to help pull prey in. There we go. We're just going to end up designing a cat in the end, says Rob. No legs. No legs. It got no legs, Lieutenant Dan. We're going to do a Lieutenant Dan snake, so no legs. So no, we're not going to design a cat. It's just basically going to be a floppy cattail with a rough tongue. 420. There we go. Tootly toot toot, everybody. I think I gotta charge that one. Yeah, it's kind of stopping a little early, so let's go ahead and double up with that. No, not a quadriplegic pussy, Rob. Like, it would still have the ability to floof around, as it were. Crossing a snake with a cat, what would it sound like as Deltic engine? I'm gonna I don't know that it would have a meow, because they don't really have a proper sound structure. Like their respiratory system isn't really built to make sounds. So I suppose they would just be the same sound. Because if you started to try and add that, you'd have to add things that just don't work with snakes. Like, they can't have a larynx per se, because it would be too hard, like get in the way of eating. So I would say just the same, little bit of barely sound that you hear. That's just them breathing, not really hissing per se. Most of it's just them breathing loudly. Now, what if fur is more cilia? Looks more fur, moves like cilia. Yeah, cilia. Looks like fur, moves like tiny legs. That would be pure nightmare fuel there, Brian Antoine, if the fur were actually tiny legs. No, I think we'll stick with the fur. It's just shorter fur on the bottom, as you may expect, to help move things around. Quadriplegic pussies and pianos. Yes, yes. And would it have tits? Nah, snakes don't have boobs. They don't feed their youngins. Christ, half the time they eat them as food. Can I draw you a diagram, please? I mean, I can go take a picture of Ronnie's tail and just like draw a smiley face on it. That would be pretty close to what we're going for as we clip the microphone with our thumb. Yeah, we wouldn't be walking on boobs. No. Snitties? No snake titties, no. Mondo says my wife is a snake with tits. Oh, well, maybe you could draw us the diagram that Rob was asking for then? I used to have to deal with an almost similar sounding situation. After all this, they're just sausages. Just sausages. Just sausages. Just sausages. Click. Okay, so Rob wants you to send us your diagram of what I'm describing. By all means, if you would like to send your suggestions of what a floofer snake should look like, send it to show@scrufdog.live. Hopefully that still works. It should still be working. Pretty sure it still works because that should have all moved over by now as far as the new domain thing goes. Oh no, yeah, I think I just got something from TikTok today. So yeah, that should be fine. Rifleman, if your fur snake is not mammalian based, then it might be avian based. There are modified feathers that look and act like hair. Oh no, we're going full genetic editing and making this actual hair somehow. So it'll be non-mammalian based fur. That is actual fur. Not just modified feathers. I know what you're talking about. The modified feathers that act like hair. Like, I know what you're talking about. No, we're going to go DNA level for this. And make it actual fur based very closely on the DNA from cats, so that we can also have like various color patterns. You know, we can have calico snakies, snakicos, snackico, snallico. That sounds like a calico snail. You know, tortoise snakes. You know, we can have black snakes running, or furry black snakes running around with like big topaz eyes. That would be just interesting. All this sounds like fun, but in the end, we'll end up creating a real life Tremors, or at least as a side effect. No, I mean, we won't. When the military gets a hold of however they figured out how to make this creature, they may decide to supersize it, but we won't have necessarily created it. Our alien cat overlords wouldn't like that, Admiral Rascals. That is true. Well, I mean, I don't know. I suppose they would probably be more concerned if the floofer snake somehow took over or was overbreeding or overcreated. Like, I mean, ultimately we will be the alien cat's food supply. Like I've figured that out. That's why they taste us. That's why they check on us. They're just learning different ways to curate us, and then once they get to the point where it's time for harvest, we're all doomed to be cat food. But I mean, that's just what we got to do. But hey, at least we get to clean their poop for them every day while we're waiting to be their food. But I mean, what are you gonna do? That's just how that is. I don't know that we would need to harvest the cat's tail to engineer. I mean, we could just blood samples should be enough. And considering at this point they can grow genetic meat in like a laboratory, like that, like vegan meat chicken thing was like the first one they did. They could probably figure out how to grow a tail if they needed to study it further to help get the proper genetics over to the snake, but I feel like they'd probably be able to do that with a blood sample. How the fuck long have we been talking about this? Jesus Christ. Oh boy. All right. Why don't we do a VertoThermoWhoofle here about 8:30 and then I will get ready to shut it down. Considering we've been talking about fuzzy snakes for a really long time. Holy shit. Chris, oh, okay. Well, okay. I guess before we go, Chris just sent this. Chris754A. And this is almost like a sour fuzzy snake. Like I could rock that. It's got little floofies going on there. A light floof, as it were, not like a super poofer floofer like Lee is. That's almost Ronnie fur with the good coloration there. Looks like it's AI generated, hence the fact that this is a donut and not like a snake part, but that's still pretty cool. So that's a rainbow snake with a fuzzy donut as well. A floofer donut. Oh, wait a minute. Let me close that. Let me move that over here. Let's close that. Let's open that. Click that. Go over to right there. Not that button. Hold on. Counts. Check. Back. What we got here from Jack Attack? What the hell? This is weird. Why is that not just... Why is Google being an ass clown here? Oh, there we go. There's the button. Holy wow. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll just put that there. That. Jack Attack sent the... Jesus. This. Sorry, the email is a little slow to get to me sometimes. There we go. Jack Attack sent that. That's a nice little pool player setup. I like the little fucking click lamp there. Got the little seats in the background. I respect that as someone that used to play a lot of fucking League pool. That's a pretty wicked lighter. Very nice. Sorry it took me so long to get that sorted out. Like I said, sometimes sometimes the delay can be up to an hour at times. We may have more. Hold on. I may have to. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I'll work on getting those downloaded through email. It gets a little more interesting sometimes to get the picture to the screen without the wrong information popping in. Oh, whoa. Okay. Here's another one of the AI fluffy snakes from Chris. This is the entire cat head with floofer snake. So that's scaly with almost like looks like a floofy underbelly. I could hang with that. AI pictures are fun. Lego Zippo lighter. I feel like that might somehow be a thing. I don't know why. Electron box, I want a lighter with the Voyager plaque. The Voyager. Oh, like Voyager 1 or Star Trek Voyager. I was thinking you mean Voyager 1 and 2. Probably Voyager 1. Cat snake? Cake snake? Well, I've seen. What? Snake ate. Oh, the snake ate the cat. Oh, no, there's no head. It's the only head, though. Is that a snat or a cake? Oh, a cake. A snat or a cake. No, I think we would call that a cake. Yeah. We'd call that a cake. Ooh. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to do VertoThermoWhoofle. Ow, son of a bitch. Hey, I'll do the close-up one with the Zippo as opposed to but I'll do the other three with the regular lighter just to make that a little easier. Yeah, let's do that. Then I'm going to start gearing down. Let's see. Let's thermal cam. Everything's good there. All right, hold on. Here we go. Pioneer 10 plaque. Yeah. All right. Let's do first three. I think I need some more woofle juice because that ain't doing nothing. That's going to be probably too much. Let's see here. Oh, there we go. All right. Woofle. Woo. And number two. Wee. What's up, Frank? What do you have for dinner? Did you tell us? I don't know. What you got? Whoopoo. I'm gonna have a chicken salad sub for dinner myself. All right, let's do the up close with the Zippo. Nice. And I somehow managed to do that without spilling any of it on me, even though it was overfilled. Very good. Toasty. Ooh, I think AI just copies everyone else's work. It's a blend. A canake? Canake? Can I think we would just call it a cake at that point. I mean, you figure, especially in English, there's so many words that have so many goddamn different meanings that have absolutely nothing to do with them themselves. Well, I think we'd be fine calling that a cake. Or a meowsis, like, kind of, maybe like what Rob was saying. Maybe a meowsis. Oh, it's just a meowsis. I mean, I'm fine with just floofer poofer snake, but, I mean, we could come up with other words. Cake is cake, says Mr. A Cake. Well, you know what? I used to think that cookies were cookies, and obviously they're not if you live in biscuit land. So you can't just say cake is cake anymore. Because, you know, a biscuit is a biscuit unless you're in a biscuit land, because then you never know what the fuck a biscuit's going to be. It could be a cookie. Even though it's a cookie, they're calling it a biscuit. And then half the shit they call a scone is probably also a biscuit, even though there's some cookie in there. And then their cookies half the time are biscuits anyway. They're so confusing. Thank God it's just a small little island, you know what I mean? And gravy, yeah. You say biscuits and gravy to them, they think you're fucking insane. Meanwhile, they come here, they don't know what the hell they're missing. Biscuit heads. Well, at least they're my biscuit heads, so that's fine. That wasn't a clunk, that was an adjustment. You mean the lid flips around? That is too wild. When you flip it open, it shows you on the 8-ball. Oh, it shows the 8-ball on there. No shit. That's cool. That's not a bad idea. Keep going like this, and I'll have an entire act. Ah, who knows? I'm just hulking about the woofle. Floofle. Cake snake. And biscuits. Stroop waffle translates loosely to Sloppy Joe. No, it doesn't. Sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe. Are we nice biscuit heads or nice? You not nice? You're nice biscuit heads. Like all my homie biscuit heads are my homie biscuit heads. Here, speaking of Stroop waffles, I think this one's still open. Oh yeah, we're almost out. I'm gonna have a Stroop waffle before we go. Haven't had much sugar today. Well, okay, except for all them cookies I just had. But I mean, that doesn't count. This is a Stroop waffle. This isn't a cookie. So it's fine to have it because I haven't had Stroop waffles today. I've only had cookies. So it's different. Right? Okay. Is that alright with you? Stroopy waffle. Stroopy whoopy. Stroopy whoopy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Boozy's keeping it sloppy. Nice, nice. Yeah, and these are the Stroop waffles again from Web Debbie over there in Gouda Cheese, Netherlands. Mm-hmm. A Stroop waffle ice cream sandwich. That might be alright. That might be alright. Oh, I'd almost want to leave the ice cream out of it. But I probably want to get permission from people of Gouda before I tried that. Apparently I have an inside guy. That was a Stroop waffle there, Mr. A-Cake. From Gouda in the Netherlands. Alright, why don't we give it about 3.5-ish more minutes and we will check out of here at 15 until. And I'm gonna go get some food, go pee, see the kitty cats, and go shoot puppets. in the face a lot. Waffles. Waffles? The Cookie Monster was actually the bin biscuit twat. What? I don't know that I've heard of the bin biscuit twat. I mean, I could have missed that particular character. Aldi carry Stroop waffles at various times. Yeah, but I doubt they're going to be as fresh as these motherfuckers were. You know what I'm saying? But no, actually, if I see them at Aldi or Lidl, I'll now I know to get them. Never heard of Waffles. I feel like I have actually heard of Waffles the cat. I don't know why. Red Dwarfer wonders if Stroop waffles go nice with Gouda cheese. You know what? You never know. Sometimes putting two different completely fucking shit that doesn't make sense together turns out to be fucking great. Like, I don't know, dairy cheese and a meat burger and a vegetable. You know what I mean? That's why whenever, like, people ask, well, what if you put this and this together? You know what? Why the fuck not? It works with, like, a burger. It works with, like, Thanksgiving. You got all these different types of foods mixed together. Because why? Because they taste good together. So why not try something that isn't standard? Just try it out. It works with all that other shit. The odd cheddar cheese and apple pie. I feel like I've actually heard of something like that, like cheese on apple pie. I would try that. Potato lemon. I'd try that. Like, I would try something weird. Like, why not? Apple pie is served with a slice of cheddar. Yeah, like, there you go. Like, whatever. Like, that's how we found other flavors anyway, just by mixing foods that had nothing to do with each other, and it came out to be fucking amazing in some cases, so why not? Jonathan Hughes, that's the beauty part of flavors. Exactly. You never know how one may complement another until you just try it. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're not going to like it. It's not like you're going to die. You're not going to, like, fucking explode like pickles and mashed potatoes. Oh God! You're not gonna blow up if you fucking mix the wrong two foods. You just go, yeah, that doesn't taste good, and you either spit it out or you just eat it because you're an adult, or you fucking go, wow, that actually tastes really fucking good, and then you try again, or you go, man, that's really close, but yeah, maybe I should just stick with the potato chips and pickles. You know, like if you're eating a sandwich or something. You know, like just fucking give it a shot. The fuck ever. I should create a dish of food that has a built-in woofler. I don't know what I would do for that. I guess something spicy. Lamb and mint sauce. That's apparently really fucking good, from what I understand. Make a grilled cheese and then add thin apple slices. Do you, Blackwatcher, do you add that before you cook it or after you cook it? But I would try that. I would actually try that. That might be good. I mean, I could actually see that being good either way, either pre-cooked or after cooked. After cooked would be nice. You get that crisp in there, especially if you got a good crispy apple. I mean, granted, tomato soup rules as far as grilled cheese sides go, but you can always try something a little bit different. Actually, there really is such thing as a cat snake, says Deltic Engine. Go on. By all means. Let's see what you got. Anyone tried peanut butter on a burger? I feel like I may have tried that at some point. I feel like that's something Furbear would have tried too. He loved peanut butter on fucking everything. Like, I think he kept them in fucking business at some times. I forget what kind he got though. What? Let me click up here. Sorry. Tomato soup with some of that hot sauce. I've put hot sauce in tomato soup. Yeah, like sometimes. Actually, every once in a while I'll see. I don't know who it is. Somebody makes a spicy tomato soup that I get every once in a while. But I normally just get Campbell's creamy tomato soup, a little bit of milk, almond milk in there, make it, cook it, and then just eat the shit out of that with some fucking, like I usually eat about half of that, half the can, with the grilled cheese, and then the other half I'll just make another grilled cheese like the next night or later that day, depending on when I eat it or, whatever. Peanut butter and bacon burger with jalapeno or habanero jam. I've heard peanut butter on burgers. I've heard of that before. Peanut butter and pickle sandwiches are tasty, says Red Dwarfer. I've heard that as well. But I mean, peanut butter, it kind of tastes good with everything. I mean, it's motherfucking peanut butter. Like, peanut butter is just good, kind of, all the time. Fried egg on a slice of cheese pizza. Oh, I could see that being good as shit, Boozy. That's just like the Loco Moco Choco fucking thing where it's, what is it, rice? Oh, you got a thing of rice and you put some gravy down and you put a fucking burger patty down and you put some gravy down. And what the fuck was the other thing you put on, like mashed potatoes on top? Something like it. No, was it not mashed potatoes? I don't know, I just put all kinds of shit on top of that. Do I eat anything without? Oh no, well, I eat stuff without peppers. Oh yeah, and then the fried. Yeah, that's right. It's the rice, gravy, burger, gravy, fried egg, gravy. But I'll put a chicken patty in there as well, and sometimes some bacon, and then kind of almost turn it into like just some weird loco moco choco. Just wants you to fucking die. But god damn, does that taste good, especially if you put gravy in between each layer. Made it once with couscous because it didn't have rice. Also really fucking good with couscous. I highly recommend if you make couscous to make gravy with it as well because it really helps facilitate the eating of the super fluffy and doesn't weigh a fucking thing couscous. Hot cross buns with cheese. I've had that. That is good, Electron Box. I like Frenched lamb rack pieces on the barbecue. What is Frenched lamb rack? Does he like kiss it or something? But yeah, as far as like what Boozy's saying and like with this Loco Moco Choco thing, like fried egg actually is pretty good on a lot of things. Like not only does it add like a lot of nutritional value, depending, what you're doing there. But it really is a good flavor adder to a lot of foods. I find like just a regular fried egg, pop the yolk, like let it just kind of mix in. You're almost like a flat scrambled thing, almost. You know what I mean? Like there's still separation of white and yolk a little bit, but a fried egg is usually a good addition to anything, especially sandwich sized, obviously. A slice of bread, soft cheese, and honey. A poor man's instant cheesecake, says Deltic Engine. I could see that. I could see that. Potato chips with Vegemite sandwiches is a thing in New Zealand, says Red Dwarfer. I've heard of that. Vegemite's not that bad. It's not great, but I'm sure if I was given, like, figured out the right food to eat with it, it would probably be pretty good. Wasn't I supposed to leave 6 minutes ago or something like that? I need to try gingerbread cake. I feel like I've had gingerbread cake. Pretty sure I've had gingerbread cake. When Mickey D's was doing all day breakfast, says Lock Watcher, you add a round egg to any burger. I feel like I remember that. I don't know that I've heard of that anymore, but they might be able to do that. At least some of them. I get a feeling that boils down a lot of times to what the franchise owner wants to do, since they can kind of nitpick some of the stuff that they do. But now I'm really getting hungry. And a sausage egg McMuffin, that's one of my standbys at McDonald's. But I usually get the steak, egg, and cheese bagel meal with hash browns, medium coffee, 1 creamer, no sugar, please. Now, the creamer's going to have enough sugar in it for me. But anyway, I'm going to get ready to get the heck on out of here. I will look into the actual furry snake thing, because you never know. But, so I created a new button to start the streams, like I said earlier. I also created a button to stop the streams. Which actually, I need to move it from where it is, because if I accidentally double tap that one button, it will fucking stop the stream. So, let me adjust that. Let me go into the Stream Deck app. Let's move that button up 1. Let me verify. Let's see. OBS. It's going to stop the stream. Then it's going to wait 12 seconds. Because on this stream, there's a 6-second delay plus a 2-second dump delay in case I need to. So it's going to wait 12 seconds. Then it should end the YouTube stream. And then I guess I'll still get my stats. I guess we're going to see. So if the stats are delayed, it's just because I'm not sure how this is going to work. I'm just trying to simplify some stuff. So that's good there, I think. Or the stream will explode and yeah, who knows what'll happen. So, guess we'll see what happens here. I'm going to try to time this, and you're going to see me count down, do my point, and then I'm going to back up and I'm going to start counting up, just in case things get really weird and don't work. I want to kind of get a timing for it. And actually, let me do this over here. Sorry, we're going to get prepped for this ending right here. Just to see what happens. All right, so I'm going to be out of here. I'm going to go make a steam. Well, actually, I got to make a scum thumb for tomorrow. I'm going to get out of here. I'll see some of you tomorrow. I'll see some of you Wednesday, and I'll see everybody on Saturday. Have yourselves a good evening. Be a groovy to each other, and thanks for watching. Always appreciated. So I am going to hopefully be out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See ya.